a spot of land that was once desert now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
3rd down from the gun. Kittle makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
McCaffrey goes up and over for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Hi, Chad.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Escapes the pocket. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. and he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Escapes the pocket. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day that he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Try for Robinson, but it's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to the air following the pick 6. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Dropping back to throw. downfield, and Shakir has it. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Throwing from the gun here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Shotgun now on third down. Chased out to his right. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Offense up to the line fast. Back on second and goal. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the gun on third down. Buys time, rolling right. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Basson for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Starting the... He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But fortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got second and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. That's incomplete left side. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that takes them to third down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He lofts it deep left. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals, with some work to do, trailing in this game. First and 10, here's Jones. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Steps up, and he's running with it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Jones scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Forced out to his right. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Now he'll heave this one deep down the right sideline.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Kyler to throw. Flush down out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw, Murray. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Murray. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. He's back to throw. A desperate heave here for 6. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he gets them all the way down, nearly to the 35 before going out. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. A give left side to Jones. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Into the hands of Harrison. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They'll come up first and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Benson once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a big...
And the 49ers get there and take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Isaac Gorindo to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers tie this game up.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there, when there's not, well, this kid can run.
Basson for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. pass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the 34. Spins out a 1-stop. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. They just get the play off. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. So we're through 3 here. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Another try following the sack. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. He's loaded another one up. Uh-oh, tried forcing it over the middle. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day as a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air. He hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing it again here. Dialing up a receiver screen. 40. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown, like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals down by only 2 in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 4. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw it again. Escapes out to the left. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They're going to pass it here. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it, but give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw it. Buying some time right. Pass complete to Robinson. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, then knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Glendale.